might not be from her. They said he should come and tell us the hospital he registered. She should come and tell us where she put the placenta of the baby. Nothing to be found. This shows that this girl, she's up to something, and she's not doing it alone. There are some people backing her up big time because she's too small for this. She's too small for this. She's doing. So now,
yeah, I mean, she says so many things. Not just that, because she actually said she's challenging Wunmi, to come out and debunk all these things she has said. That she wants to know if Wunmi is actually the real mother of Liam, and which hospital did Wunmi went for antenatal, and also she also said, why was Wunmi not sleeping together in the same bedroom with Mohbad for 10 months for the duration of the pregnancy?
Imagine.
I mean, for her to know all that. And she did mention one thing as well. She said, why were you wearing a bodysuit throughout the course of your pregnancy? Why was Wunmi wearing a bodysuit?
And since that day, never come out to say anything.
No, she hasn't come out to debunk it. She hasn't. And even his camp, they haven't come out to say anything about it. But no. I just don't understand. No. I don't understand. This thing is this. When I think of Mohbad, it's like I wish I have some kind of power that I can use to penetrate into what is going on in that house, because I don't understand. Okay, let's say all these things that lady said is actually all true. Why would Mohbad let such thing happen? Why?
That's what I don't understand.
I don't understand. Yeah, why would you have a woman and you didn't touch her for 10 months? 10 months. And you still kept such a woman in your house?
This girl, she's down. I don't know. She's down because I could remember there was a time they said when they were living in Malian. They said Wunmi used to have some pots under her bed.
Yeah.
Or under her bed.
I know. We heard it, but
she's bigger than what we thought.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
And I could remember another thing. That video where they were doing naming ceremony for Liam.
Yeah.
Somebody carry Liam and Mohbad Junior. Immediately. Mohbad said no. Mohbad said no. It's not Mohbad Junior. His name is Liam. It's not Mohbad. Mohbad just rebuked it immediately. He didn't even let the guy to land. He said no, it's not Mohbad Junior. His name is Liam.
No, Mohbad didn't say his name is Liam. When the guy said, oh, Mohbad Junior, Mohbad said no, his name is Light.
Okay, yeah, he said his name is Light. Yes, yeah.
He said no. Yeah, he said his name.
Okay, I said his
name is Light.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, he said no. He said it's not Mohbad Junior. His name is Light. Imagine, at least even though if there's nothing hidden, Mohbad will have last. Why Mohbad will now say no, it's not Mohbad Junior. I think Mohbad will not even say yeah, it's Mohbad Junior, but his name is Light. But Mohbad said to the guy, say no, his name is not Mohbad Junior. Say his name is Light. Immediately. So there's something, and there's something maybe Mohbad also accepted something at a time. I don't know. But this Adura and whatever, they knows everything that is happening there. Even Prime Boy is not saying all the truths. Even Prime Boy is not saying everything, because there are some things he knows that is not saying to the public. and fed
Well, maybe
Thank you.
because
fed
Thank
and
you,
maybe they're waiting
Mr.
to get to court. Maybe that's the
Mr.
reason why they didn't want to spill everything out, you know?
I pray so.
So,
I pray they said not in court.
yeah, maybe, and they might be fearful for their life as well. That's why they didn't want to put everything out there until they get to the court.
To the
So,
court. Yeah. At least that guy should do something. At least that prime boy should help his friend to do something at the court. So tell the
Even
whole truth at the court. What
even
he
though
knows.
Mr. Ismail,
Seriously. Yeah.
Ismail, even
Yeah.
though if he doesn't, I've already said it on this platform, and I will speak it again. I really commend everybody for their submissions this morning, and I also commend Lenchi for even being on time. Shibete, I'm really sorry. Shibete, I'm really sorry about that. Please. So I've even said it on this platform, and I wish I will say it again. You don't need to plead to anybody concerning about this justice for Mohbad, and you don't need to have any sympathy for anyone. This is homicide case. Anybody, any is a must for him or her to go. I like one thing about all these hosts. They already predicted what will happen in the present, at the past, present, and even though in the future. They said and which that Mama Mohbad is trying maybe to protect Adora and Darosha, because Darosha, he is younger brother and Adura is his son. She already know that when these two people go down for this case, she has nothing, and which is already open and veering like maybe Adura has the talent again which can represent Mohbad. So all this thing has been previewed, as even make mention, and which everybody host has already make mention of this, that maybe when time comes, maybe if Baba Mohbad think like, okay, or okay, this thing is Adura that do this thing, what are we going to do? Then people will think like, okay, is Adura then, in as much they are still the same blood, then let's dial down the case, or maybe Baba Mohbad will back down. But this man still stand and stood on his feet, saying, even though if it's my mother, let her go for it. So what are we people now expecting? You understand? And even though likewise in Nigeria, where we had today, even though two friends might sleep in the same house, they might kill each other before the day break. And police might even turn it around that he doesn't know nothing. Who are the next person to question? So are you now telling me that Chan, do it? Muko ite? Shimete kochi. I'm very sorry. Please. Are you now telling me who go along with his husband down to the show back home before he died? Adura was also there. This is what we call jealousy. All those people has already seen the bad is being talented. And Adura wants to even take oh my God. And Adura want to take the post of his brother. Your brother is still at the mortuary. You are releasing a song. And the Black Widow is posting your video on a daily basis. What is the connection between you and this wife who is there to even give us the narrative how Mohbad died? You yourself cannot confront this wife to ask that, come, what happened? And you are there, even though not so long, There is no any centimeter, there is no any meter between both of you. You are in the next room. And you yourself, you make mention at the coroner inquest, which I say, you said you hear the voice of your brother because he forget his phone at downstairs. You took his phone down to the upstairs to give it to Mohbad, but he doesn't attend to you. But someone collected the phone at the back door inside of the room. Who collected the phone? Is it the wife? Is it Mohbad? They haven't asked Adura this question I'm asking now. Who collected the phone from you? But you know that when your brother came in, she is okay till the afternoon time. And which spending also said that Mohbad is okay till the time he left. So after you left, after Mohbad, Adura delivered the phone to Mohbad, maybe you delivered it to Mohbad, maybe you delivered it to Wumi, maybe there is another third party inside that room. So who are they who collected that phone from you? Adura needs to answer that question. That is in the first place. Before now, Spending now come to Corona inquest and said, Adura was in the next room. And you lie to the world that you took Mohbad from downstairs to upstairs to give it to. Then who are they inside that room at that present moment? When you hear the argument, how many are they in the room? What happened in the room? What are they arguing about? So definitely, if police want to do their job, all these people must be interrogated. They have to be locked up. That is where we are from 7 months up till now, before Darosha was being petitioned to the police, and he said, because everybody was speaking the narrative that is Darosha that embalmed Mohbad and put salt on his chest. And putting salt on someone's chest ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó bá gbéyọ̀ síyàn láyà ni wípé kó ṣomi síbẹ̀ kó lágbára mọ́ nìyẹn, wọ́n parí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. But in as much for you to come out to tell us that you are not the one that embalming Mohbad, that is Adura. So you are now trying to twist the narrative for people to hold Adura for embalming, not you. So that Adura must be locked up, Iya Mohbad must be locked up, Darosha must be locked up. They must come for questioning. What killed this guy? Even though, as it continues now, concerning about the DNA, I will tell you categorically, and I want all the world to know and understand today that even though, if we know the paternity of Liam doesn't stop for us to ask who killed this guy. Because most people believe now, if the DNA is done, they might shift the blame on the father. It shouldn't be. Whatever we make this case, tó lè ṣojú mímú fún case is what we have to dig down to. DNA is a very small thing in this case. And which I let everybody to know and understand today. This father said, I am not questioning the paternity of this baby. But what the people are saying around is what that may be submissive to them for this paternity, for this DNA to be done, so that I can be able to clear the word. And after we clear the word, I can be able to say what killed my son. But being done DNA is not the end of justice for Mohbad. We want to know what killed this guy. And any other mix is a must for us to search, and it's a must for us to know. And we don't have anybody to know. The prime suspect here is still Wumi, and it's a must for us to hold our neck down. Bí àgbò tó bá fi paléyà ni, dandan ni ká fún okùn sí ọrùn ẹ̀. So àgbò iléyá ni Wumi, òun ni kó yọ okùn kúrò lọ́rùn ara ẹ̀. She's the one to put off the rope we tie on his neck, on her neck now. We don't even need his we don't even need an explanation now anymore. Go and do the DNA. Then from there, we continue. In as much as you can't give us the narration and the narrative or what killed your husband. So that means it's a plan you have been on ground for a long time for this guy to die. Why are you fighting on property? Even though all the world can even support you. If you can tell us the narrative, what killed this guy, then we can say, okay, Omoiti Soro. He doesn't have any hands in it. You said you have a lot to tell. You said it's a what is it called? A music, a god, or all those kind of stuff. Who are they?
The industry gods.
You understand? So who are the industry god, which you can make mention? Who killed your husband? So definitely you don't want to die as well. So that means you don't love this guy, but you want his property. And who are you in the first place to hold the property of a family, or to dictate for a father who upgrade his son from his childhood till when you met him and to his disease? And you are now telling us you are the right person to dictate for the family concerning about their property. No, it's not done. And we never take it. And he's already warned you. Only to about a family. Oh, look, my family me. And we are the family. And we stand. Even though you go to police, you go anywhere, you go to court. If you are justified, I will still hold you if you cannot give us what killed your husband. And in the other hands, I will tell Prime Boy, nobody should plead. Nobody to tell. Prime Boy already know what killed Mohbad. But wọ́n ní kò sí, wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá fún wèrè lọ́kọ́. Àbí ara ẹ̀ ló máa roko sí. On this justice, I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone, and I don't want to be a friend to anybody. In as much as you are involved in this case, and you are still a suspect, I won't be your friend until you are being said you are not guilty of it, of the crime that people said you committed. So, Thomas, if you go to court and you speak what is in your mind, and they grant you are okay, no problem, then we can be friends. But for now, everybody must go down and they must investigate properly. Police has already failed us. And let me remind people again, this is not the first case in Lagos State. EndSARS already happened. A state government is being denied that nobody was killed. And the soldier being sent came out and said people were killed, but the governor said nobody was killed. And later on, he came back again and said just 2 people or 3 people were killed. If it is just 2 or 1, they are people. They are still the youth of Nigeria. They are still a citizen of Nigeria. And this is the second case again that even shake the whole Lagos State and shake the whole entire Nigeria and shake the whole entire world. Are you telling me that the president doesn't aware? It's been even brought out in the parliament. And the governor said, can you just imagine? So what are you people now expecting? Give us all 10 weeks. It's not going to 14 weeks. More and more and more. So, the other part which I will try to make mention again is concerning about Brekete. Let me people, with my own little understanding, don't let us believe in Brekete and let us believe also in Brekete. The guy is a radio presenter. Truly, he has done so many cases and he won. But let me tell you that this justice for Mohbad is a very big case. For 2 people to anchor the case and they drop, I pray that may God help this man, as he said that if we don't get justice, God should take his life. He said, the video is still there on YouTube. So I pray that may God help him so that he can get the justice and we can all get the justice. Why are we fighting? What are we clamoring for? Just because to know what killed this guy. Wọ́n ṣe checkings wọn dáadáa ni now. Tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe checkings wọn ni, ó yẹ kán pa Mohbad. Wọ́n rò pé wọ́n lè pa silently kókò lọ. But they don't know that it will backfire. Even though all of them, they don't have a rest of mind. They don't have a resting of mind. They are moving from pillar to pole. Because they know what they did. So look at their image. So I think, may God Almighty, all people that they are fighting for through this true justice, may God give you, all of you, the strength. Don't let us silence. The people who they are ready to give us the truth, the facts, even though they might lie, they might have their own attacks. Those are the people they have already picked up. So that when they pick them, all TikTok will be silent. Then they do the case under the carpet. But they don't know. If you kill 100,000 of people will arise. Among the thousands, it's plenty. It's you that we are now on this platform today. They can't silence us. If they silence us now here again today, another 1,000 of people will wake up again to continue. And it's a stress for them in their own camp. So please, don't let us fight each other. Let's be in one. Let's be in one accord. Let's follow to fight this justice and to know what killed this guy, exactly what killed this guy. Let's forget about what this one said this and this one said this. Let's come back. We might not, all of the hosts, they might not be in the same, let me say, WhatsApp group or all those kind of stuffs. But whatever that concern about the information of justice for Mohbad, let them do with a truth of mind. And if you pick, all of them are now exposing. Oníkálukú ti ń dojú tí àtẹlẹ tó gba pátá lídìí obìnrin olóbìnrin àtẹlẹ tó gbókó jáde níta oníta ara justice for Mohbad náà ló ń expose àwọn èèyàn burúkú ní àárín wa èpò nínú àlìkámà làwọn yẹn èpò nínú àlìkámà ni Ọlọ́run máa yọ wọ́n jáde ẹ̀mí Mohbad gan ló ń yọ wọ́n òun ló ń dojú tì wọ́n. I myself personally, I stand for justice for Mohbad truly with all my heart, and I stand till God comes until we get the justice. May God bless everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for that. She'll be back at 2 o'clock. It's nearly 2 o'clock now, so.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I just actually finished my training just now. So I did some training, just nearly finished. Let me round up we coming. I like your submission. Very powerful, very buoyant, very strong. You give it all, and I love it, to be honest. Even to be honest, if the policeman is hearing you, they will be scared in their office that wow, and we let to by you. Wow. So you got my voice as well. Exactly like my voice. Martin Paruba is touching my brain. And I need to be vibrating until we get justice. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me just round up with my team members. Thank you. 1 minute. Bye. Thank you, guys. Bye. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, so nothing will happen until we get justice. Yeah, I've been hearing all kind of justice towards Mohbad. To be honest, one young boy, they really, at least they cheat that guy. In fact, to be honest, what they did to Mohbad is kind of, they don't even care about the family. The family even robbed Mohbad in the sense that when this guy was actually going through his own downfall or something like that, they actually knew what is going on with Mohbad. In the first instance, after you take Adura, you now join Adura with Darosha, you know there will be a collision 100%. Collision máa ṣẹlẹ̀, jealousy máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Then Wunmi herself, one family and láti destroy family 100%.
Thank you, ma.
So at the end of the day, look at everything. What was scatter now? The two family now, they're already kaput. I don't think that family can actually come back together again. Even Wunmi Masalo 440 from family here. Wunmi will be 440. Now look at the police even join. I will not even say police. The people that is inside this matter, Tonto Dike, Iyabo Ojo, they hide somewhere until Bukky Jesse came out one day and say, Ati Rileti Iya Mohbad Ngbe. She came out. Ojade straight. Bekini. We are not talking about anything. No. Nobody asked her any question. She came out and tell the public, Bekini, Bukky Jesse, kò ní ṣe DNA yẹn. Definitely people have it in mind already. Etini lọ́kàn. You already have it in mind that nothing is going to happen. Nothing will happen. So, in other words, she was the one, and Tonto Dike. She was the one.
Sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. You're right. How are you? You're right? Okay. They were the one that actually came to make us know that, okay, I want to bury Mohbad. Yeah, Mohbad came out. All these things, they've been planning it from the onset. All the old trick, to be honest, they really tried. They tried million times. Yeah, Mohbad came. She did her own. Darosha did his own. Everybody did their own. Do you want to say anything?
Mr. Alexi.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Please, I have one or two things to say about this case.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Am I permitted?
Yeah, you are permitted.
Actually, okay, thank you, sir. Should I speak in it Yoruba or
So Yoruba yẹn dùn, àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín.
Okay, sir. Mo kún fọ́pẹ́ lórúkọ mi, sir. Èmi náà ọmọ Èkìtì ni mí. Ọ̀dọ̀ mi mọ Mohbad bọ̀ látìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú kò sórin ẹ̀ tí mi lè kọ.
Jésù.
Ibẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ni mo ń bá lọ bọ̀. Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ń dùn mí ni pé àwọn ọjọ́ ọmọ Èkìtì Ọlọ́run. Nǹkan tó azin.
Wọ́n ní báwọn ọmọ Èkìtì ò kí ń gbà. Wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ Èkìtì ò kí ń gbà. Wọ́n ń gba nonsense.
Ẹ wo Ọlọ́run ó ń dùn mí tó ṣe pé tí bá tún rán mi lè ṣe kí tó Mohbad bó ṣe wà yìí mi lè ṣe kí má wọ TikTok léde mi lè ṣe gbogbo program yìí àtàwọn gbogbo bẹ̀.
Mohbad ti arrest ẹ̀yin náà.
Wọ́n ṣe wá gbé mi mélòó.
No, ṣé Mohbad arrest yín tẹ́fi wá TikTok? Mohbad okay ẹ like Mohbad nìyẹn ó arrest mi Mohbad arrest mi.
Mohbad kọ àwọn friend enemy ẹ ni àwọn kí náà ti ń pè medicine after death. Àwọn nìyẹn. So ẹjọ́ point mi gangan ni pé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Wunmi yẹn wàhálà Wunmi jẹ́yàn tó yẹ pé wọ́n kàn dì mú dáadáa as in kó ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà tó ń bá tọ́jú ẹ̀ kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ fáàtì ni mo sọ fún yín bó ṣe wà yẹn kó mo kú lọ bí eléyìí kò ní jẹ́wọ́.
Kò ní jẹ́wọ́ tán ni.
Kò lè jẹ́wọ́.
Bọ́ ó ti rùlé lórí ó ti rùlé lórí ó ti rùlé lórí.
Kó má rùkẹ́ hàn bí dà ẹ̀mí ò gbé. So point gogogo tí mo ń sọ inú mi á dùn táwọn bloggers yìí tó ń ṣe pé àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn bíi 100,000 50,000 bribe tó yẹ pé àwọn gogogo tó ń dìdí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe justice fún Mohbad tí kì í ṣe owó náà wà after tí owó bribe kò ṣe sí wọn láyé àdúgbò náà ṣe ń sọ tí wọn kí ẹ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Àwọn gogogo ló lè ṣe kínní èmi bá ní bóyá kẹ́ máa ṣe rìkọ́dì mi o mi kí ẹ̀ ń tèmi èrò anybody òbè mi tèmi.
Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe ẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀ wà láìtọ́ lọ́hùn.
Èmi bá ní tẹ́ bá rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí tẹ́ bá lè mú lò ẹ̀yin àtàwọn bloggers tó kù wàhálà ó lè later work ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé iná àti omi ni Wùmí àti bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gẹ̀tì mi? Bàbá ọkọ ẹni òun gógógógó lọkọ ẹni nù má tẹ̀ ẹni
lọ́kọ ẹni
títí
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
àtọkọ ẹ̀gàn bá jà bàbá yẹn la máa ṣáìdì ẹ̀.
wàá gbà
pé
yẹn.
ó wá lọ mú bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ó wá lọ mú láta ó wá gbé ṣaṣagele ó gbé lórí ìyá tó yẹ kó á sì sun ẹkún alẹ́ ọlọ́run alájẹ ń gbọ́ ìyá yẹn á padà sun ẹkún.
ìyá yẹn inú orí ẹ̀ ti di kinní náà ó ti wù sẹ́gbẹ̀ kan.
ẹkún àdásùn tó yẹ pé ọmọge tó yẹ kó bu yẹ̀pẹ̀ sí ẹ lójú ó wá jẹ́ léṣù lẹ́yìn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ìgbọ́ yẹn rí ìwọ gan ló wá ń ṣe ọ̀tá ọmọ ẹ̀ torí owó tí ó tán àdúrà nìkan ní ó bu yẹ̀pẹ̀ sí ẹ lójú àbí àìfàìmọ̀ kó mọ̀ ṣe pé àdúrà yẹn gan ní ó padà lọ ẹ lọ́fun tí ó yẹ ẹ lọ́fun gidi á padà lò ó ni á padà fi boost ní bó ṣe wà yẹn ayé ò wà ní gbóhùn títì.
ó dàbí ọgán wà nù ayé gan ó ní ó máa boost ó mọ boost yẹn ó máa boost ẹ̀ pa ni ó wà nù ayé mo ti rí ẹ ọmọ ayé ni ẹ boost yẹn lèmi like àdúrà máa lò yá yẹn láti lọ ó máa lò láti fi lò ó máa lò bó yá yẹn.
torí ẹ wá fọkàn tó ìjì tó jẹ́ kọ̀rọ̀ yìí dùn mí ni pé ó wá sọ pé ìwọ ò lè ṣe DNA pé kò sí nǹkan téèyàn kan lè fi ẹ ṣe àti gbà mí bẹ́ẹ̀ fà á èmi gan ò lọ́rùn ọwọ́ bó ṣe wá mọ anything tó líìkì mọ́ properties Mohbad ìwọ náà má ní ẹ̀ náà mọ̀ọ́mà giga base show your base so anything tó bá ṣe é ṣe pẹ̀lú kí náà ti ń pè property Mohbad ìwọ náà má sùn mọ́ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó bá ṣe pé o ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe téèyàn dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìwọ ló ní ọmọ yìí lóòótọ́ Mohbad ló ní ọmọ yìí lóòótọ́ jàre gbogbo èmi ní inú ilé owó ẹ̀yẹn màá kọ́ pàtì lọ hand over ẹ̀ lé bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́ ṣe bó o lè ṣe DNA ni ìwọ náà má dé ibi property ẹ̀ mọ́.
nǹkan mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad fi ń gawú nìyẹn nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad fi ń gawú nìyẹn because tí ò bá gawú jòsí ó ti wò pé jòsí tóun bá ní pé 50,000 yá máa pín jòsí máa ní nǹkan wọlé.
ẹ má bínú arabic lásọ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan mẹ́sàn-án pé language wo ni ẹ.
ok France ló wà ní.
so ẹ jọ rárá Tripoli mo wà.
Tripoli Ọlọ́run á gbẹ́ o.
so bẹ́ẹ̀ àmì ò so ẹ bá mi sọ fún kó jọ kó má débi property ẹ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó bá ṣe DNA yẹn ó dà pé property yẹn òun ló ń jọ lójú bàbá tó ń pariwo lé pé ó ń lé ogún ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣó ogún ọmọ ẹ̀ ni bàbá yẹn ń lé bàbá yẹn fẹ́ mọ kó tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun ni torí ó mọ̀ pé òun láṣọ àṣírí tó yẹ tó bu ẹ̀pẹ̀ sóun lójú òwò wá ní ogún ló ń lé owó ló ń lé kinní kan ló ń lé èèyàn lógún ó sì ń jà fún justice.
àbí.
ẹ jọ ẹ sọ fún kó máa kọ́kọ́ gba nǹkan tó ń dùn lójú yẹn kó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà láì ṣe pé ó ṣe díẹ̀ ni kò ní access sí property tó ló ń tẹnumọ́ pé Mr. Lọ́ba wá dọ̀bálẹ̀ inú ilé wọn ni ṣé ó fẹ́ ní ríǹgì ni introduction yàtọ̀ sí wedding ni ṣé ó ti yá wèrè ni ṣé introduction yàtọ̀ sí wedding ni àwọn wa prostrate ilé wa ni ló wèrè ń ké lórí social media pé ṣé ni bàbá Mohbad wá dọ̀bálẹ̀ ilé wọn ṣé ríǹgì ni Mohbad fún ẹ.
kò fún ríǹgì wo tẹ kíìsì gan.
ṣe bó dìgbà téèyàn bá ṣe court wedding kéèyàn tó gba gbogbo property ìwọ wá sọ pé ọkọ ẹ tom prit ayé ò ní dá pẹ̀lú tom prit ṣé illiterate ni Mohbad ṣé illiterate ni Mohbad tó fi tom prit.
Mohbad wulẹ̀ já sí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ orí Mohbad ó ń sun ẹkún ní bákẹ́ẹ̀dì pé wàhálà ò
Mohbad kú tá èkú ẹ lọ ń gbé lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀yìn lọ ń gba lọ́ọ̀yà ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà ló fẹ́ ṣe Simon sókù ni.
ẹ tẹ wá wo àwọn àfáà méjì yẹn kí làwọn àfáà yẹn mì lókìtì ṣé tẹyàn bá kú ó máa ń pa àfáà wa ni.
ẹ wo Mr. Lekki tó ń bá fún àwọn àfáà yẹn ní 50 years prison mo fi tẹ̀kùn.
ó tán.
a máa explain táyà
àfáà ṣe ń gbọ́
torí Mohbad ò ń ṣe Mohbad ò kì í ṣe Muslim ìran Mohbad gangan kò sí ní Muslim so ibi tí Muslim ti tọ́ mọ́ Mohbad yẹn Ọlọ́run alájẹgbọ́ máa bá wọn fi tẹ̀kùn.
ó di 70 years.
ó yẹ ká táyàdì ajé kí náà wá ṣe. tí ò bá ṣe ìjẹkújẹ àtàtẹnujẹ tó ń bá wọn jẹ lọ. kí náà wá ṣe níbi olókùn Mohbad ọmọ wòlíì.
sórí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sórí àárín yẹn màá láyé ẹ̀ ń sìn sórí àwọn àfáà yẹn iṣẹ́ kan wà tó wá ṣe sára Mohbad òun ní iṣẹ́ tó gbé sínú pósí yẹn sínú sàárè yẹn torí tí wọn ò bá wẹ Mohbad àti gé irun ẹ̀ kó fárun díẹ̀ kó fá gbogbo irun abẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n wá ṣiṣẹ́ lé lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá tù sínú láìlọ́n wọ́n wá tù sàrírí sí i wọ́n wá fi èrú sọmọ àwọn èrú yẹn èrú wọ́n á kó èrú wá kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n wá so wọ́n á fi dá iná sínú kòkò yẹn wọ́n á gbé sínú òkú tó wá máa sùn pẹ̀lú kinní yẹn kò lè dìde bọ́ Mohbad bó ṣe dìde yẹn ó yà mí lẹ́nu bí Mohbad ṣe ó yà mí lẹ́nu because irú iṣẹ́ bá yẹn àtàṣọ yẹn mo takẹ́ ẹ̀ dànù ó gbúdọ̀ padà wá sáyé mọ́ ó gbúdọ̀ wá mi mọ́ bó ṣe ṣògùn yẹn tó wọ́n máa ti sọ yín di mùsùlùmí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sálámà lẹ́kùn.
orí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lè ní wàláì ajé ikọ̀ tó kàn wá dùn mí pé ikú oró ni Mohbad kú torí àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àtọ́jú oorun ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ni àtọ́jú oorun kò dáa
sórí stẹ́pù tó bàjẹ́ yẹn sórí stẹ́pù tó ń rún yẹn mo rò pé Mohbad ń gun stẹ́pù lọ àbí wó tì láti òkè tí ọmọ bí stẹ́pù yẹn ṣe rún bóyá ẹni náà mú stẹ́pù dání tó ń gbà gbì tí gbogbo ẹ̀ fi rún because kò easy báyẹn kí stẹ́pù rún báyẹn bóyá bí tó ti ń pò látòrí lẹ́nu gate ẹ̀yẹ kan fún ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ kan fún lọ́wọ́ ó ṣàrùn mọ́ gate yẹn you understand bí pé ó dúró sáà ní gate ó dúró sáà ní kíní yẹn ni wọ́n nà mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí mo ṣe rí kíní yẹn nìyẹn o because ordinarily kíní yẹn ò lè rí wọ́gọ̀wọ́gọ̀ báyẹn definitely Mohbad wà láàrin kíní yẹn lẹ́nìkan wà ní wájú àtẹ̀yìn tó ń rún mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ń rún mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ́ tó bá worí Wùmí wọ́n ń fi aṣọ bò nígbà tó fẹ́ lọ da yẹ̀pẹ̀ sí Mohbad wọ́n ń fi aṣọ yẹn bò káwọn èèyàn máa wo orí yẹn so kí ni wọ́n bò ṣọ́ọ̀rùn mú gbà yẹn òjò ló rọ̀ náà òjò ló rọ̀ àwọn òmù ẹ wá ń faṣọ bo gbogbo ibi tí Mohbad bóyá ibi tí ìjà yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ so there is a big fight in that house then spending there sọ ó ní wọ́n ja ìjà yẹn fún 2 hours ó ní wọ́n ja ìjà yẹn fún 2 hours ibi tí gbogbo ẹ ti wá lọ́jú pọ̀ nìyẹn ó ní ìjà yẹn for 2 hours sórí Wùmí nìkan ò lè dá Mohbad mú àwọn èrò wà nulẹ̀ yẹn tó na Mohbad mú nulẹ̀ yẹn àwọn wàá pò máa bóyá ó máa kú but àwọn sórí jẹun fi kíní ìwọ̀n ibi táìlù ti bà mí lélẹ́yìí o wo bọ̀bọ̀ yìí bọ̀bọ̀ Sam Larry yìí gbogbo wọn bíbà ibi táìlù ti bà mí lélẹ́yìí o wò wọ́n bíbà sórí bọ̀bọ̀ tó máàkì yìí bọ̀bọ̀ ilé tó máàkì yìí bọ̀bọ̀ ilé tó máàkì yìí ilé sórí tó máàkì ní rẹ́ẹ̀dì yìí òun lélẹ́yìn bíbà nǹkan tó mú dání ṣaláàké sotiri òun nìyẹn ṣerú ilé ò lè wọnú ilé Mohbad kó ṣá Mohbad wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ ṣerú ilé yìí ó ti tó kó wọnú ilé yẹn kó ṣá ní ọjọ́ yẹn tí Mohbad fẹ́ jáde ó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ rẹ̀ torí bó jẹ́ kápẹ́ńtà ó ṣílẹ̀kùn yẹn fún rẹ̀ ó yẹ kára ti fún pé nǹkan kan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ irú ẹ̀ ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí kó máa gbàgbé kí sínú ilé but according to Primeboy ó ní àwọn ní plan láti má padà sílé yẹn àwọn fẹ́ lọ sùn òtẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ̀mí pé ìjà yẹn ti ń lọ so kò ní choice wàhálà ìsìwọ́ tó rẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ pààyàn o máa wúkẹ́ díẹ̀ o ti kọ́kọ́ lọ mú iCloud ẹ̀ fóònù ẹ̀ o ti kọ́kọ́ wipe gbogbo tó wà ń bẹ̀ o ti wipe everything so tó fi lè tẹ̀lé Mohbad lọ sí show yẹn mi ìrẹ́ni tó ń gbé ọmọ lọ sí show lóru ìyàwó Kiss Daniel gbọ̀ngbà tó bíbejì gan kò lọ ibi show yẹn ṣe gbóná tó hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà.
náà mọ̀ àlẹ́ ìdìbò sọ́ọ̀lì báyìí tó sọ́ọ̀lì.
ẹ má yẹ kó gé yín lọ́rùn o ẹjẹ yọ̀ǹda yín o torí ìlú tẹwàá ó máa ń fún yàn lọ́rùn gbà o ẹ má wọrí ẹ má lọ báyẹn. So at the same time, these are the people tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti mí ní Mohbad a lot of things to surround the Mohbad. Liam 1, owó tó generally 2, the music industry 3, because Mohbad is a threat to the music industry. Ibi tí Mohbad ti ní problem kan lélẹ̀. Mohbad has been singing with all artists and gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ń testify pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ìgbóná ni o Mohbad mo bá lọ ṣe kòlábò lánàá Mohbad is very good so tó bá ti ń sọ létí ọ̀gá ẹ̀ wọ́n pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí máa ti fẹ́ kọjá mi mẹ́n tí mo bá lọ dolówó lásán wọ́n máa bùgá mi àdẹ̀ tí ń bùgá ara wa Mohbad lọ dọ̀gá mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ báyìí o let me tell you bí Wizkid bó ṣe ṣe fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí manager ẹ̀ ìgbà tó wà ti manager ẹ̀ when those days manager Wizkid manager not Mr. Sunday now. Mr. Sunday is cool. Wizkid always go to what they call it P Square. On P Square that he always go to P Square. And this guy some prince or something like that. That guy that sang Ole Cool. Tell me something where I know if he do. This guy always go there. He has big dream. And he boys hey Jumilo now. Dear like Balawa me now. I think Babu Grammy award. He me confess the big boy. But this guy, yeah, you're right. But this guy will not let me but boy call Mumi Mole ko jẹ́ kí n move. Okay. When Wizkid now sang I got your boy, I get Otakoni. But this guy hold Wizkid to ransom. Kò jẹ́ kó lọ. This is the artist. Ó mú mọ́lẹ̀. But Wizkid mọ̀ pé tó máa jà yẹn pẹ̀lú Banky. In fact, it will be trouble. But ó jà yẹn, but they told Wizkid pé wá show mo po record label. The moment you have a hit, it belongs to record label. He fight for it. Wizkid was broke. Now, ó wá gbé ìgbà tó wá graduate kúrò mẹ́ lójú ẹlẹ́gbà o. Ó ṣàfi kọrin fún wọn. Ó wá kọ celebration. Ó wá share ìpè fún wọn níbẹ̀ yẹn. If you listen to that music, let me even find it. He now did that celebration. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́rọ̀ tó sọ ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Ó dúpẹ́. Ó tún wá ní ẹ má jẹ́ kó pa mí o. Don't let them. If you hear any artist that is saying, don't kill me. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ ikú nínú orin wọn, kẹ́ mọ̀ pé bó ti ń threaten wọn. All of them. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó pa mí o. I want to live my life. Live your life. Jẹ́jẹ́, that is Wizkid. Before Banky W now leave this guy alone. The same thing with Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel actually went the same thing. At the end of the day, if you look at change Orukwe, but Kiss Daniel is still the same Kiss Daniel, but the same pronunciation, but change somehow. Because he don't want to associate himself with those people again. The same thing, tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Naira Marley àti Olamide, it was the only stubborn goat nínú group wọn, àwọn mẹ́ta ni wọ́n. It was the only stubborn goat. But all these things, before you leave the record label, they will ask you, they're fún mi ní hit now. The only person tí mo rí pé ó ya wèrè nínú gbogbo artist, òun ni Portable. Kò tiẹ̀ pẹ́ rárá because òun máa ń ṣe jingle káàkiri gbogbo Agége. Ó máa ń ṣe jingle káàkiri àwọn tó máa ń ta eku yẹn. Àwọn tó máa ń ta eku máa bẹ ṣe jingle, máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn, abẹ kọrin, abẹ polówó. But nígbà tí bọ̀bọ́ ìwà discover, bọ̀bọ́ tó máa ń jó yẹn, I forgot his name. Pàtó discover, òun náà ṣe bí ọ̀dẹ̀ kóhun tẹ̀ wọ industry. The moment he got to the industry, ó rí pé so àwọn capo ló wà ń bí báyìí. But because he's a lousy guy, kò gbà fún wọn, ó ń pariwo. Wọ́n ti rí ìpín wọn, Pokoli, wá ṣeré, Pokoli. Wọ́n ti rí ìpín wọn, that is when the reaping starts. Òun ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa pariwo. But you remember all those people, ìmọ́lẹ̀, gbogbo wọn ò pariwo. Low-key, wò fẹ́ wàhálà. But nígbè òun láyé, ẹ ti rí ìpín wọn, ẹ gbé mi lọ South Africa, ó lè ní yín, ẹ ti gbé. He started shouting, Lámìdé ní, ìbólẹ̀ ti rúru bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. But ẹni pé gentle boy lélẹ̀, àìlè òun ṣe jẹ́ ẹgbórin ẹ̀ fún nífẹ̀ẹ́. Nítorí ẹni Portable ṣe wà rightful owner of his first blow music. Kò sẹ́ni tó gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Pokoli kan ó fẹ́ ra ìdí oní kíni. A máa da gbogbo ẹ̀rú sí bíbá ẹ̀. Àṣírí yín gbogbo ẹ̀ máa tú jáde. The same thing that happened to Irioluwa. Irioluwa yẹ kó ti sọ̀rọ̀ jáde tipẹ́tipẹ́. But this guy was scared pé ó lè wàá nà mí o, ó lè wàá ṣe gbá. Ìgbà ẹni Sam Larry ṣe ń trouble ẹ̀ tó ń nà káàkiri because ti mọ̀ àṣírí wọn tán. But Portable did the same thing. But narrow escape. They came with the same NDLA. Ó wá ball office. But I was on that life that day. Ó ń ṣe life lọ́wọ́. Ó kàn pariwo ní ẹ gbà mí o NDLA ti gbógun wá o. Ó fẹ́ pa mí o NDLA. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí online. we are about how many? 900K views. Then when they saw that, one life, they now left Portable. Can the Portable see online join? Woman funi substance yen mu join. What das lenu? O mamu. They are ready to do it. The NDLA now left. They left him. Olo station straight, Olo report. And the station to the report, they know about it. Wo kasara, when come out worry, everything will settle. Everything will settle. They didn't take it further. Who sent us the NDLA? Let me tell you, these artist people, they work with NDLA 247 if they want to hit you. Most of them are NDLA, most of them are people that can hit you. Opportunity, they will get to your house. This is what they are doing. So tricky one, but the only one have billion chance to shout, to go to social media. Oh, the man say life. You always do life with Zeno. Oh, man say life with Belu Naira Marley. But I know, you don't have that chance. But the moment you left there, tell 3 months, 3 months to you are going. That is when Mohbad team build courage here. He's now building his courage. Then he started his music. Then he's doing back to sender. Those back to sender means any enemy where they follow me, my dear me. That's when it started. Then they saw all these things. Then everywhere you go, there's the woman, Sam Larry, Kowano. And this thing was going on. I wish go till the more Portable at Jasaye. Portable could have just told him, no, guy, shout. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He's taking it cool. He's a wicked man. He knows. But what if Wumi tendi? Now, Wumi wa just satellite don't tell Kiri. Now, anywhere boy balo, they must know the location. Talon for one location. Then they target Mohbad, but the phone to wa lowe. But ti Wumi ba fi le tag ba phone to wa go delete everything. And they did. They succeed. Week abi month to succeed here. Only boy ipine. What in Shekini? First phone to gba lowe. Where's my second phone? Go down. Where's my iCloud? Eti your bobo iCloud. Eti one shot bobo. Eti one shot. Then week to so pe to gbe lawyer lo ba. Ibi to ti ṣe mistake yẹn nìyẹn. Week to béèrè pé Bella mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe pé Bella ni mo ní lawyer. Ó wá lè pé Bella ò ní pé Naira Marley pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí mú lawyer bọ̀ ṣé lawyer ti ti ẹni kò bá bọ̀ kò sí wàhálà. Now you guys now get there. Naira Marley was now say mi ò lè sign paper kankan jàre wo we will be dealing with later. Imagine Ola account but no account Wunmi lè sanwó fún. But Naira Marley was upset pé irú gbojú wo lélẹ̀ ta ló ń máa sanwó sí account Wunmi wọ́n náà lọ ṣe account yẹ. But no pé gbogbo ẹ̀ na trick in gbogbo ẹ̀ who can play bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ni. And again this guy did not have mentor. Kò ní mentor. Tó bá ní mentor ni this thing will not go like this. But they mess him up. Bella was the one tó fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ní go ahead. Ó mess bọ̀bọ̀ yìí up. And ẹ wo gap yẹn. Ká ní gap yẹn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Prime Boy ni. They could have actually at least bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn Obama present nílé yẹn, but it took them 9 minutes tí gbogbo lè fi ṣẹlẹ̀. No advisor, no mentor. The only mentor Wunmi ti lé gbogbo wọn kúrò lára Mohbad. He chased everybody off. Ó lé gbogbo wọn dànù. Now, ó wá jogodo sórí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Now you now started controlling this guy. But unfortunately, if Mohbad was wise, nígbà tó ti ní problem yẹn, tó ti ń gé scope fún dádì ẹ̀, tí dádì ẹ̀ ti ń sọ fún pé wá, ọmọ, ṣé wedding là ń ṣe bí kí là ń ṣe mí báyìí? Ṣé bí a fẹ́ wá ṣe wedding ni o? Ibẹ̀ ni ojú Mohbad ti là díẹ̀ pé kí ni kí n ṣe báyìí? Wàá gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. But the mother was so happy. Inú ìyá Mohbad dùn pé ọpẹ́ o, màá ráyè wọnú ilé ọmọ mi. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe, you now said you spend 10 days. 10 days to wá spend yẹn, màmá, ó tẹ̀ ń ṣe màmá. 10 days tó lò yẹn, how did you spend that 10 days? Tó o fi rí wa Wùmí pé nǹkan tí Wùmí ń ṣe ò dáa, definitely gbogbo yín ẹjọ́ pawọ́pọ̀ pa bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ni. Ó wá parọ́ fún gbogbo ayé pé you are going to church. Ó wá lọ rí òjijì Mohbad ó wá yọ sí ẹ. Irú I don't understand. Báwo ló ṣe máa parọ́ irọ́ yẹn? Ó rí òjijì Mohbad, ó lè pe dáàdì Mohbad. Hello, mọ́mí ṣe ẹ̀rí nǹkan kan. Imagine, orí òkú ọmọ ẹ, oníṣòwò rí nǹkan kan. Bó bá jẹ́ pé mi ní ẹni, the moment tó ṣe rí Mohbad tó sọ pé mọ́mí mi bàbá ewu mi ti pa mí, wà lọ géèmù. In fact, máa géèmù mi jẹ létí báyìí, etí ẹ̀ máa bó. Because ẹ̀yin ẹjọ́ pa Mohbad ni, ẹ wá wà nulẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ sàn kankan. Ibi tọ́lọ̀ tí wàá máa mú yín tí Mohbad ti mú ṣọ́fẹ̀ tó ti tìbọn yín lẹ́nu, Mohbad die on Monday. Monday yẹn, ẹ sọ́lẹ̀ méjì. Down, ẹ wá cook story, you cook that story as if pé, imagine you people try yo within one kò tí ẹ ti pé 24 hours tí Mohbad kú ẹ ti sáré plan mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n threat yín pé tí bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ wá pa ẹ̀yin náà wọ́n ò lè pa yín ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ síta nobody can kill anybody ẹ kàn pa Mohbad ni ògo ilé yín lẹ pa yẹn owó Mohbad dẹ̀ máa tán ẹ máa fi ṣe kéèsì tán ni owó yẹn máa tán. Ṣebí Falana gbowó lọ́wọ́ yín ni ó ní òun ṣiṣẹ́ free. Why did Falana went to go and hide? Last time tí wọ́n sọ pé somebody came to the court, Falana said he has dropped the case. Mo sọ́njọ́ yẹn mo ní is a lie. The moment they finish that coroner inquest, money is a lie. I came to my platform. Money, Emma believe man yeah. The man is lying. Maybe I will look for that video. Money, Falana can never fi case ile to do what to do ni. It's a sweet money. God, but and for you takite. And for you effing takite. And what better game? You people now started game. Le in fact, Baba Portable. Le baru family story. Family Portable. O son lori. Le ba won don ru ewo. Ẹ wá mú Mr. Loba. Ẹ wá sọ di ṣòkòtò okùn ṣòkòtò Baba Sala ẹ wá ń fà káàkiri ẹ ń dà sí left ẹ ń dà sí right ìyá Mohbad jókòó síbẹ̀ ẹ tún wá ń parọ́ ọmọ ẹ tó kú ìmọ̀ràmádì tó jẹ ọmọ ẹ lówó ó ń pè yín lábẹ́ ó ń sọ fún yín kẹ́ pé calm down ẹ má worry mo wà lẹ́yìn yín bíi ké that is why tí Naira ò ṣe bá bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ that is why tí owó kankan ò ṣe lọ sọ́wọ́ ọwọ́ Mr. Loba to sort all his bills. But you people are too quick. You people are too quick to go and collect Falana. Ẹ wá gba Falana tán, ó wá ń dribble everybody, ó manipulate everybody. Look at since 8 months, 8 good months. Kí la achieve ní gbogbo kíní. Nǹkan tá achieve ní gbogbo kíní pátá òun ni paper tẹ́ lọ lẹ̀ sí ẹnu gate Wùmí yẹn. Paper tẹ́ lẹ̀ sí ẹnu gate yẹn nìkan lẹ achieve. Paper tell lole fún DNA. What is about when you say DNA? Yeah? It was stated they will not do that DNA. And that DNA is in fact, that DNA could have given us an insight to know who killed Mohbad. Ewa jen so fún yín kan, ejo ewa. Sherry level here, it will go this way. The reason why they are delaying that autopsy, okay, 11 weeks, okay, by listen, they said they can't interpret. What is the legal team doing? Sherry, the moment, oh my God, the moment that information came, ó yẹ kó ti set àwọn doctor yẹn sílẹ̀ from our own side. Bí kíní ẹ ṣe ń dé báyìí kó lọ gbà lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá a máa interpret ẹ̀. Ṣé wàá mi pé there's no doctor in Nigeria anymore. If we have like 300,000 àwọn doctor yẹn máa interpret gbogbo kíní yẹn wá gbé jáde. So I mean you can't even read all those things. This thing has been done long time. It's just for you guys to present this thing. Òun ló ń fún yín problem. Òun ló ń fún yín problem. If this thing is not giving you guys problem, I don't know what's wrong with you. Kí ló wà ní autopsy. Now you've turned autopsy to DNA. So everybody is now brainstorming. Kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀. Now, having said that, we jump from that one. Àtẹ̀báyín fa wàhálà. Ẹ wá lọ mú Dàróṣà. Bàbá oní Bitcoin. Ẹ ti lọ ṣẹ́ owó. Ká nígbà ẹ lọ ṣẹ́ owó bíi tẹ lọ́njọ́ kí náà ná. Because you can't do large of money in Nigeria. You have to go outside to go and do that kind of business. Ẹ ti wá mú owó yẹn, ẹ ti wá lọ settle nsìn. After settling everybody, now ẹ wá shift the blame yẹn sórí ẹ máa wo game o, wá shift ẹ sórí àdúrà. Now, I do not want to take that blame because what you coach Boboye, they don't worry. To ba ti gbe si e lori, I'm a better investigation. Investigation am too low 4 months. So now, what we will do, Adura lo emba Mohbad. Tá bá ti sọ fún wọn bá yẹn, people ma go, analysis ma lọ bí omi. So we ma take 4 months. 4 months yẹn la ń wò báyìí o. 4 months yẹn ma wọ December, ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀. Now, Darosha ti yọ rẹ̀ báyìí nísìn. Díẹ̀, but nígbà. Darosha lo embam. Story tẹ fún wa yẹn. Now, if Adura now volunteer that is the one that embalm Mohbad, definitely it will be difficult for them to do that area. They will say, okay, now we want to do investigation. Look at the story that came out 3 days ago. We are doing investigation. The investigation is supposed to be forced to do investigation on Darosha in initial place. When the news broke out, the investigation that you people want to do now supposed to be the first investigation to do on Darosha. Why is it now? Because they said it's Adura. You people want to do investigation. The investigation is supposed to be who killed Mohbad plus who embalmed Mohbad. Now you people skip that area. Now because they mentioned Adura, you people want to do investigation. And since then, you people have not done investigation on Wunmi, Darosha. Now it's Adura. Because Adura is now the main hot cake in this matter. You want to do investigation. Illegal investigation, fake investigation. You just want to tie people. At the end of the day, while you are doing the investigation, you now bring the result of the autopsy. The autopsy will now say otherwise, you can go and bury Mohbad. Why the case is still going on? At the end of the day, after you bury Mohbad, you now forgot to say, Baba test Mohbad by DNA. Then okay, Baba, let's come and do DNA. Me only say DNA because Baba me like him. Mama Mohbad, me want me osimbe. Then you now the family problem. Then once they bury Mohbad, shikena, case closed. Now they will start going to court. Wọ́n máa lọ criminal court kan tó yẹ pé at the end of the day ó máa sue everybody. Ta ló ráyè gbogbo yẹn ẹ wá lọ dà sínú bin. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tí get tó kú sínú bus nìyẹn. The family went back to go and do autopsy immediately. Kí ni legal team ṣe ń sìn? There's supposed to be a doctor on ground because when the other guy bó ṣe gbé autopsy wọn wá, the family say no, we will do our own. But on top, they do their own. They still deny them of justice. So these people are not even prepared. I've been saying this thing for over 3 weeks. Are you guys prepared? What is the strategy things that you guys are actually hoping for? Do you people have your tools on ground? Like doctors, like the people that will actually oversee from your own end? When they bring to interpret all these things. Now they interpret it, police say pé òun ò lè interpret it. Ṣé police no ma interpret it because we lost hospital kò lọ interpret it. These are the trick telling you more. These are the things that we need to let these people know that they actually playing trick, prank on us. It's obvious. Totally obvious. If you guys are not getting it, me, I'm getting it. Because Mohbad, Inulelo Kusiwo Pan is a joint killing. It's totally a joint killing. Because Wunmi cannot kill Mohbad alone. Mohbad himself will fight for his life. But unfortunately, look at what happened. And one cover it all. What amused me most is when Totodike, they quickly rushed down to the casket man. Watch him lost the casket here. They'll be going there. Look at their motive. Over bury Mohbad in time here. They are ready to bury Mohbad. They are ready to bury Mohbad. It's very dark man. To break DNA is a must. On lo sun saying they could have over jeloleni. Ayema nika. Ayema nika. People are so wicked. Honestly, it's only God. It's only God that can give us justice, not human being. It's only God. And I believe Mohbad something must happen in the mighty name of Jesus. Ben Muso Adura walai igba to gbe sórí yẹn wàá jùlẹ̀ wàá sálọ. Igba to gbe yẹn, you will leave it and run away and let people know that èmi kọ́ mo pa Mohbad o ẹni tó pa Mohbad lélẹ̀. Sam Larry, you are not going because wà lára tó pa Mohbad. You are among of the people that kill Mohbad. Sam Larry, you are among. Naira Marley, you are among the information giver. Ìgbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń bully bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn, you couldn't say anything. Definitely, you are silent about it. Nígbà tó tún kú, you are silent about it. Definitely, people are wicked. You know when they are bringing Mohbad, pé Mohbad ti kú, jáde láti wá make any comment. But you are the first people that sọ pé rest in peace. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Look at all the old comments since on Monday. Ẹ ṣe comment in your Monday. Ẹ dẹ̀ tí fẹ́ máa cover pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kú Tuesday. He died on Monday. Look at the comments. Hello, what time? Then, how about lẹ ṣe gbọ́? Until tí ó ti pé 24 hours. Ẹ ti sáré kọ RRP. Ẹ dẹ̀ plan ikú bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. You people, in fact, ẹ ní rọrùn wọ̀. Ẹ ní rọrùn wọ̀. Because what you guys did is terrible. Ẹ ti plan ikú bọ̀bọ̀ yìí sílẹ̀. Ẹ ti plan ẹ̀. Ọwọ́ ti wọ́wọ́. Sam Larry, kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ná? Kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí? Sam Larry stated ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ leléyìí tẹ́rù fi ń bà mí pé báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ wọ́n á fẹ́ change ẹ̀ òun dà.
God ló kà ó ṣàmọ̀ pé inú fíìmù lògùn máa ti yọjú sí èèyàn ní live ẹ̀ṣá àti mọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn agbádùn lọ bọ̀ máa rí plan tó bá tú ẹ lórí social media wà á dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni ó mọ̀ on God ló kà ó ṣàmọ̀ pé inú fíìmù lògùn máa ti yọjú sí èèyàn ní live ẹ̀ṣá àti mọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn agbádùn lọ bọ̀ máa rí plan tó bá tú ẹ lórí social media wà á dẹ̀ ṣe.
Look at ìgbà yẹn ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí wá sọ pé all station what settled. Ìgbà yẹn ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ kìíní yẹn all station settled. They are very wicked human being. They are totally wicked. Èèyàn burúkú ni wọ́n. They are totally wicked. Ẹ wo eléyìí náà. Look at nígbà tí eléyìí máa ṣe títí ẹ̀ náà. Teniola ó kí Mohbad 14 September. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. They have music together. Gbogbo àwọn tí Mohbad ní music pẹ̀lú. Gbogbo àwọn tí Mohbad ní music pẹ̀lú. Pátá ló deny Mohbad. Only Chike that come out. Is it Chike? Yeah. That came out. Tó wá release orin yẹn. All of them, they lock up. Chike, Ekun, ọmọ bàbá kékeré, òun náà ti release títí ẹ̀ bọ̀ kò tí jáde. Fatoyi. Ṣé Fatoyi wọ́n pè ní? Fatoni or something like that. Man gbàgbé orúkọ wọn. The 4 people, they are the one coming out. But look at Teniola. Thank God Mohbad has put it out there. Pé wọn àti Teniola ṣe collabo. Thank God. But Teniola choose to go and do that one on stage. Maybe you are doing something for Baba Mohbad on that. Maybe you choose Iya Mohbad to be doing that one. I don't know the family. I don't know the part you choose. But only Boboyi, who are the way. One day ko na ibidi ó tún lórin pẹ̀lú yẹn náà. 30 jìnnà na my body only one track. Kì í ṣe one track, just ordinary one line, freestyle. Kò parí ẹ̀. Tiwa Savage, ẹ bá mi gbórin Mohbad jáde. Ekun, ìwọ mo ń dúró dè mọ̀ pé I know you are actually waiting for other people to release their own before you bring more. Pé ìjẹ ni orin yẹn dùn gan-an, but tó fẹ́ kọ́. Ọmọ ìyá teacher. Orin Mohbad wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. Ó yá, ẹ máa gbé jáde. You guys need to come out before. Kò lè sí it in Nigeria. In fact, I have to, ibi tí mo korúkọ wọn sí, ó pọ̀. They have about almost 11 of them, but most of them are freestyle. Wá pọ̀, but àwọn tó ti jáde wá fẹ́ lé 9. But Mohbad ní almost be 19 of them. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he managed to do all these things with this artist. Àti kékeré o, àti big artist o, gbogbo wọn ló ṣe collabo pẹ̀lú. And he have that voice, that double voice. Ẹ wá pa ọmọ ológo. Kí lẹ wá gé ní báyìí nísìn? Satan. Ṣé o ti blow látọjọ́ yẹn báyìí nísìn? You can never blow. You can never blow. Because tó bá wo reaction nígbà tó jókòó sórí àga yẹn, the way you fleed up, mo sì máa ń sọ kíní yẹn, I always repeat that thing. Ó mọ̀ pé Sam Larry ń bọ̀. Mohbad relax on that wheelchair. Kúkú nà mí. Ó wo ojoojúmọ́ ọlẹ́ tí máa ń nà mí. Mi ò lè dìde jàre, but Satan stand up. Ẹ máa rí pé Satan ó dìde. Ó ṣe revert. I know not Satan mo mọ̀. Satan mo mọ̀, but mo kàn ń pè Satan. Satan yẹn ló easy fún mi. Wọ́n ló kọ́ dìde, but Mohbad staying cool. He's not saying anything. Just do whatever you got to do. I know you're going to beat me. There's no problem. Just beat me. And me, no me, because the problem. And they did. Ó wá nà bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Ẹ wá ní pé ẹlẹ́dàá ò ní dá gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́. Ẹ wá ní ẹ̀ ní arrest Sam Larry. Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ń wò? Sam Larry has actually gbẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bọ̀bọ́ yìí. Ó gba ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bọ̀bọ́ yìí. Tó bá ti wá nà bọ̀bọ́ yìí tán, at the end of the day, ṣé Sam Larry kò ní fún Naira Marley níṣẹ́? He will tell Naira Marley, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn jẹ gbalẹ̀ ni. Mo nà. But the same Naira Marley kò sọ nǹkankan. Kò sọ fún bọ̀bọ́ yìí pé leave my nigger alone. And again, Wùmí náà ò ṣe nǹkankan. Ṣé Wùmí á sọ pé òun ò rí gbogbo àpá tó wà lẹ́yìn Mohbad? Do you think Wùmí is not seeing all those things? Why can't she report? And you say you love this guy. Sam Larry needs to be arrested. 100%. Anyway, your passport is still with them. O fẹ́ lọ gba passport, o fẹ́ lọ jayé ní Maruma, àbí ṣé Maruma ó máa ń pè. Holy Land, o fẹ́ lọ gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Thank God they deny you. Holy fool. Very wicked woman being people. It's unfortunate. Mohbad is still lying down there. He's still lying down there. I bet you the only thing they can do is to rob us this justice and go and bury Mohbad. On our fellow court, our fellow criminal court. At the end of the day, we'll rob everybody. For them to pass everything to Adura. Gbogbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí ń lọ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá. Gbogbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí Mr. Kinikanle sọ pé our wife. Who is your wife? In this kind of case, that everybody is sensitive at the movement. Everybody is just mad about all this wahala time for everybody. People just want to know what killed Mohbad. Ẹ wá ń ṣe langba káàkiri. That is unfair. Ṣe justice yìí dáadáa, because if you do it properly, it will actually help some people, help Nigeria as a whole. But what did you guys do? Nada. And manipulate everywhere, just to destroy this justice for Mohbad. Don't forget, what is Pósí fún Mohbad, yo? That is their next move. What is Pósí fún Mohbad? Pósí yẹn wà lẹ́ ń dúró dè. But if we lose guard, on God, no cap. Only Sam Larry saw. All station settled. All station settled. Wò wá gbé lọ pàǹtí mọ́ Yaba ni wọ́n tún wà báyìí. Yaba tó ti gbà bọ́dé. You are now using everybody to be playing kite. You are now playing with people's emotions. If they don't talk about money in this justice, you can't hear. You can't even something. There's no fun. If everybody donate now, you will see everywhere will be bubbling. But we need to get the justice for us. We will pay. And just serious. The only thing Timori Kotela post is get Wùmí. Let them bundle Darosha to the prison. Kó fi àyàn gbígbóná sínú díẹ̀ bí a kò ní jẹ́wọ́ pé Naira Marley ló pa bọ̀bọ́ yìí. Ìjà tí Mohbad jà lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn, àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn, is not a joke. No more donation. Okay. We'll pin that. But because people are tired. People are actually tired. People are actually tired, to be honest. It's not enjoyable and why enjoyable more. It's what you say yesterday, we say tomorrow. So there's no update anywhere. It's what the only update is Adura. There's no update. If you want to get update, go and dig into music. There's a plenty analysis while in the music here. Go and start from the House of Assembly. How the House of Assembly invited Naira Marley. Let me even find it on regarding the money they are owing. Regarding that money, but do we hear anything today? We didn't hear anything. House of Assembly told us they will invite Naira Marley. They've invited Naira Marley. At the same time, no information. Let us enjoy this one.
In front of the police that he is the one that embalmed his brother, his elder brother. The purpose of this, I shared it with you guys, is to stop Mohbad's father from taking action. How will it sound that a father jailed his own son, even if the crime committed is by the uncle? How would it sound if a father jails his son, even if the mother of that same son is involved, directly and indirectly? How would it be if a father jails his own son? From the look of things, Mohbad's mother will be joining Adura Wunmi in jail. Because what they are cooking, they will not be able to eat it. They will not be able to eat of what they are cooking. What a wicked world. So sad. In fact, we have people who are thinking that Mohbad's mother is really hurt. She really loves Mohbad's father. You know, there are people who have this school of thought that Mohbad's father, it's like this woman really loves her. She's pain. She attributes all that happened to Mohbad's father. If you had done this, if you didn't do this. Do you know that 90% of what comes out from the mouth of Mohbad's mother is not even about the loss of Mohbad? It's as if Mohbad is not gone. It's as if Mohbad will come back. I don't know, maybe she found comfort in Liam, that is still alleged to be Mohbad's son. I don't know. She's all about Mr. Joseph Aloba, that she calls Josie. That's all she's concerned about. If you are to question Mohbad's mother about Mohbad's demise, before she ends with one or two sentences, she will begin about Mohbad's father, how Mohbad's father treated her, how Mohbad's father acted this way. And the next thing, she'll start laying curses at Mohbad's father. She'll start saying terrible things. So it's like she has not gotten off or out of this Mohbad's father thing, even though she had gone and married someone else. She said Mohbad's father treated her badly. This, that. And people said, okay, no problem. Can you tell us about your son? That is what we are concerned about. Can you please tell us about Mohbad? What happened? How it happened? Can you tell us what Wunmi told you? It is glaring that Wunmi is guilty, you know, and a woman in her senses will not support Wunmi on this. At least DNA. You are the one that lost the son. To her, Naira Marley. Immediately the Naira Marley song stopped, she started singing Prime Boy, from Prime Boy. She is now saying that Mohbad's spirit is disturbing us. Please let us get Mohbad buried ASAP, quick. Let my son be put to rest. Why? Because she knows that once Mohbad is buried, there is a possibility that justice for Mohbad will dwindle and die off, and something else will come up again. And more importantly, DNA will not be talked about, possibly. And lastly, they will be able to do what they need to do to the money that Mohbad acquired after RIP. Adura has been put as next of kin alongside Wumi because the paternity of Liam is still being argued. Like I told you, from the information we got, the lawyer that ran away is back again to protect the interest of Wumi, not to seek for justice for Mohbad, but to protect the interest of Wumi, to fight against DNA. This is because Femi Falana probably looked and thought about the financial gain on this one. He probably must have looked and checked and to see what and what, and also that he knows the lawyer that is representing Mohbad's father on this one, how experienced he is. He has asked questions around. That is why a senior advocate is going to be used to counter Mohbad's Wumi's lawyer in court over this, because they want to stop the DNA from being done. Their claim is that when Mohbad was alive, he did not reject paternity of Liam. Of course, he did. Mohbad's father should take note of this. It is on record. Mohbad's mother said it, and it is on Punch newspaper. So take record of this. For people who are saying Mohbad did not contest the paternity, it did not finish the contesting before his RIP. It was taken out. If Mohbad was not taken out, if Mohbad was not robbed of life, he would have concluded on this paternity or asked me to leave. So, about contesting it, Mohbad's father take a clip, take a screenshot on Punch newspaper where Mohbad's mother was interviewed. She said that my son had talked about paternity, he wanted paternity done when he was alive. For him to have said, I want paternity done, it means he contested it. He was not sure. For a better word, he wasn't sure who the father of that child is. At times in life, as parents, regardless, let us always root for our children. If Mohbad's father had supported Mohbad then, but I wouldn't blame the man. Whenever he tried to stand up for Mohbad, Mohbad would disappoint him, like the issue of the land. So the man doesn't want to front with Mohbad on DNA, and eventually Mohbad will now disappoint the man publicly again. Probably if there is a meeting called or whatever, Mohbad will say, I was just, don't worry. You know, the man doesn't want such disgrace. But regardless, your child is your child. There's no disgrace too big for you to face or take for your children. That is what you should be for. That is what you should stand for. That is who you should be. It's a lesson to everyone. A big, huge lesson. This thing about Mohbad. Everyone should go back to their drawing board and look at your children. Look at them. I'm sure that a sensible woman will not want to be like Mohbad's mother. No one will beat their chest and say, may God make me like Mohbad's mother. 90% of human beings on this justice for Mohbad will not hope and pray and wish that Wumi's mother, and Mohbad's mother ever become or even somehow find their way into their life as fiancé, spouse, mother. No. They are terrible people. Terrible people. Those three groups of people, very wicked. They are in their, terrible. We cannot hammer too much on this Mohbad's mother because it gets people, upset and angry. So she somehow found a way to manipulate Adura. Adura, Mohbad's dead RIP has got us money. Don't mess it up. Protect Wumi's interests since this thing has happened. And don't forget that she said to Punch newspaper that Adura told her that when he punched Prime Boy, he felt something strange. Meaning, Prime Boy had on him
some kind of amulet, muti, juju. So that's where she's hanging all of this upon. Now, she's also comforted that Adura is next of kin attached to Wumi on Mohbad's property. Why is this so? That is because the issue of thumbprint came up that Mohbad had given, willed all that he owns in heaven and on earth to Liam, as if he knows that he was going to buy, as if Liam was going to be the only child in his life. So when they looked at it, maybe Femi Falana had advised them like, hey, this one is not going to fly. He's not going to hold water in court. And then they decided upon Adura and Wumi. Adura and his mother, they are comforted with this, that at least if you have this percentage out of your brother's sweat, that runs into millions. I'll be able to set up my business. You will travel abroad. You will live your life. You will even begin to sing like your brother because he has started this rubbish now. Trying to sound like Mohbad, like a fool. If you look at his eyes, like a criminal. You can't rest. Adura, there's no way you will rest with all that you know, keeping it within you because you want to flow with your mom. No. You heard what our guest said? That if Mohbad's mother is not careful, they will take her out hastily, like ASAP. Of course, that's why I started with, if you groom vampires and they've tasted blood, one day, when they do not have access to what you've raised them to feed, you are the one they will feed. It doesn't cost Wumi to dismiss Mohbad's mother. It doesn't cost Adura to even try to dismiss his own mom. It doesn't cost Wumi to dismiss all of them. What I mean by dismiss is to buy them. All right, it doesn't cost her anything because they've joined us to do this evil before. So sad. So sad. So Wumi promised Adura, and Mohbad's mother told Adura, do not allow your brother, your uncle, to end up in jail. Cover up on behalf of your uncle. Tell the police, tell the court, tell whoever that you are the one that embalmed. This is to stop and shut your father from taking action. But the man said, sorry, my ears have been cut off. If it is even you, Mohbad's mother, you will go to jail. You will go to jail. I care less. The man, he has come to a conclusion that there is no Mohbad's mother existing. Adura does not exist. No, it doesn't exist. How can it exist in such a tumultuous, with this terrible event? How can family be against each other this way? Not even extended family, just this useless woman. How can you be against? She said, Mohbad's father, what happened? Yeah, she picked on two things. That when Mohbad passed away, a certain lawyer came forward. I think it's called African TVC or whatever it's called. The man came up, he wanted to bring in some business ideas on how he's going to get certain percentage from Mohbad's music. And, he came and jumped on it like, this is what we are going to do on this. We are going to make money. And the man is like, okay, if something is going to come out of it, so I will not lose my son and lose everything. The man joined and they did what they did. They signed. People said, oh, look at him, your son is gone. You are trying to sign this. That's because the man didn't really understand what he needed to do as per the Naira Marley thing, the record label thing, the social media thing. So he felt, okay, this African CEO guy, this man is well, vast in what needs to be done. The man came up with this elaborate thing. We are going to build this so that Mohbad, people will come to see about Mohbad. We are going to build a place where people will come to see a post. The man said a lot of large, big things. We are going to build a statue. We are going to immortalize your son. Mohbad's father heard all of this big thing. It all appeared and sounded good. After all, both national and international people are interested in it. The man felt okay. But after a while, the man didn't continue with this. And they said they are going to take him to court for not respecting the whatever that they signed. People lambasted this African CEO guy and said, man, what did you do? Why did you do this? He said, well, it's business. That's what we do. It's got nothing to do with sentiment. We are not here for sentiment. I'm here for business. And I want to do it properly with this man. Mohbad's mother jumped on that and said, look at it. Look at what you're doing. Josie, you're all about money. But this same woman was going around taking check. What was the check for? Is it to buy coffin?
Cash out.
You were also taking check because you gave birth to a child that produced money more after his RIP. Who knows? Maybe you produce it more alive. We don't know. So that's why. So sad. So sad. So people have said that Wunmi should just, it should not now. It's too late now. You should have come out to say it was an accident. This is how it happened. Please forgive me. It wasn't intended. We're coming from the show. On our way back from the show, this and that happened. So when I thought about it, I said I should act in this way. When I wanted to act in this other way, it happened in this other way. That happened like this. Then the moon came down. At least something tangible, something that people can connect to. She didn't do that. She just kept saying, we're coming. She removed herself from everything that happened. She became blind and deaf for 72 hours. They said it is not ordinary. That is all she's interested in telling us. She removed totally everything. She didn't even say she had argument about the so-called girlfriend she claimed Mohbad has in the UK. She didn't even say anything about the argument she had with Mohbad. She said, no, we just had a slight argument about the fight that he had with Prime Boy. I just said, why are you behaving this way? So we settled where we got to. We now said, have you gotten the passport for myself and Liam? You know, she said these things that had nothing to do with what really happened, if not for spending. Their plan was to nail the cross of Mohbad's RIP on the nurse. But they needed something. They needed Prime Boy. They needed Prime Boy. They needed Prime Boy to be part of it. Because Prime Boy must be the provocateur. Yes, Prime Boy must be the provocateur. Prime Boy must be the one that caused it. Prime Boy must be the one that did it. Prime Boy must be the one that attacked. Prime Boy must be the one that... Prime Boy must be everything. Prime Boy must be everything. So from there, Mohbad got home and they started showing the hand. The hand. You know, the hand that they sent. That Mohbad was having pains. Mohbad was having pains. Mohbad was... that's what they want us to believe. Like, seriously? What nonsense is that? Huh? What foolishness is that? That's what they want us to believe. So, Lawyer Falano, they say you are back. They say you are back. Back. They say you are back on protecting Wunmi's interest. Well, since you are back, social media is also back. Social media is also back on you. We will also follow this back to back because we want clarity on this justice for Mohbad. And we will not accept, we will not allow any foul play. We will not allow it. We will start.
Yes, at least you guys can digest and most of the things. What he's trying to say, he said they're actually targeting Prime Boy in one point to blame Prime Boy of putting all the whole blame on Prime Boy, but it didn't work. So now they're trying to show their hands to say, okay, there's a lot of trick in all these things. When they show us the hand, somebody was actually moving the hand. And you can't move or one year. Or 1 year, Mohbad did not even move that hand. It's somebody that use ordinary hand. Is using that hand to move that hand. And Ototiku already. And they are now moving the hand to trick people. These people try all these things. What try? Go. They actually did everything. And moreover, if they've buried Mohbad, like I said earlier, if they've buried Mohbad today, nobody will know all this bang that they've done. All this atrocity, nobody will know anything. Ayema Nikao, sometimes we don't know what is sometimes Mama Woyobai, oh Nimon Koto you will not know what is in that person's belly, in that person's heart. So woman being can be so wicked. And moreover, don't forget about this guy. Don't let us forget about this guy. This guy that actually said, let me look for the guy. I want you guys to enjoy this scope. In fact, that guy that actually said he saw Mohbad in the hospital. Because I was actually, how did they do it? Because in one point, Oroyo Yemi, because how can somebody say he saw Mohbad in the hospital? At the end of the day, they are able to lie. This is the guy.
Like I was saying, I was at the hospital that morning. So like I was saying, I was at the hospital that morning when Mohbad arrived. He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because...
Like I told you, who did you tell initially? You came to the hospital. So you've told us before. Did you show Oshe video like I told you before?
He knows a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture.
Who do you want to send the picture? You see, that time, the death of Mohbad is actually paparazing them at that time. It's the same people in that car. Look, you will find our voice.
He came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses there came to calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive.
A nurse came. While they are treating Mohbad, a nurse came to calm you down as if you are a celebrity. You're my governor, yeah? And because they are. Have you been to a hospital before in Nigeria? They don't even know you. They don't even care. They don't even care about you. So, yes.
Yeah, do you have DJ Bami's any voice note from DJ Bami? Like any
I will look for it. I'm doing this. I'll combine both of them.
This person is among the crew.
Yes.
This person that did this thing, they planned it together. So you
100%.
pick up all the voices. We will pick up all the voices.
We will pick it. We are working on it.
Please.
We are working on it.
Let's see if they got this guy. I believe this shit will be solved about 50%.
I'm trying to organize the voice because
this is the real actor.
This is where the game started. This is where all this shit happened. This is where it started from.
We are talking, Mohbad came in with the guy. So I saw him and instantly I was lightened up and I was like, Mohbad, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside.
Remember, they rushed Mohbad in. All of a sudden, you saw Mohbad again. Can I take picture with you? And Mohbad went inside. The person that they rushed inside, and he later came out and take picture with you.
Let's match that voice with Mohbad is dead. That guy that say, oh, Mohbad is dead. Match those voice and see.
Thank you.
Down at the reception there, I was just looking at the picture.
Yeah,
Baba.
20 minutes.
I will drop something before because I
we need to arrest that boy that is
drop it.